Alright, so today we're going to be doing one of my long-time historically worst characters, which is Fisherman. I think I finally have something that works for somebody like me that just has no, and I mean absolutely no, sort of natural talent or know-how or whatever you want to call it. You know, we'll say for some people, Fisherman just seems to click and they love the character. Take that phrase I just said, apply whatever the opposite is to that, and multiply it by like 1,000,000, and then that's me. Yeah, that's right. Now, so I'm saying, if even I can do it now with some consistency, then this is as close to foolproof of a strategy as you can get. So, quick review of the Fisherman. He gets 5 extra HP, which helps a little bit with the first few rounds of surviving a bunch of lampreys. 20 harvesting to at least have some sort of economy because you earn like nothing off actual enemies since it's a minus 50% material drop from enemies. Baits cost $1, and then you also can increase your harvesting a little bit for each bait. But also the baits will make special enemies, aka lampreys, aka these super annoying enemies that have a lot of health, do a lot of damage, and dash at you and shoot off in awkward directions. And as far as I can see, if the intent was that like buying more or less baits had a significant impact on that, to me, I don't really think so. Like I kind of say just get as many baits as you can and don't worry about that. Now there's a few ways obviously you can play this character, but I think for me Shredder is the way. The thing is, like, we're looking for all the explosive type guns that we might get offered, such as rocket launcher, or maybe if we're really lucky, a nuke launcher. But if we're stuck with just shredders, that's fine. You know, they already pierce 3 times, and then half the time they're exploding anyway. This is just going to help a lot with being able to get to a point where we can deal with these lampreys earlier than some of these other guns would happen, or would do. You know, all the guns have kind of their own set of issues with killing the lampreys, which kind of makes it so you can't take that many baits early, but I feel like with the Shredder, we can actually take a lot more baits. So we're going to start with Shredder. First round is like nothing. It's just a normal round of very low material gain, but obviously we'll still try to kill as many as we can and hopefully find a tree. So I want to look around the map. Unfortunately, it's not giving us a tree. And we want stuff that'll help us immediately, so none of this crap. HP, I think. We just want to be able to... Speed could work too, but I'd rather have HP. I don't think gentle aliens are very good with Fishermen. Some people do, I guess, but to me, I'm like, well, why wouldn't I just buy a bait for $1? Because obviously the percent enemy increase doesn't help me much when I'm losing 50% materials on enemies. So it's like, I'm just making life harder on myself. I'm making even more lampreys spawn at the start. And like, yeah, I guess I get 2 max HP, but I don't know. That price doesn't check out for me. So we'll take the Shredder. You could also mix in an SMG if you really kind of like roll a few times and can't find any Shredders, but I want to just go pure Shredder, like pure explosive stuff. And we're going to take probably 3 to 4 baits early. The first wave is like very easy to take a significant amount of baits on. Yeah, we'll take 4. Don't take anything tree related because aside from the first few waves, we're probably just sitting in a corner most of the time. So we're not going to be able to go around the map. But the first few waves, we just can't kill the lampreys that fast, so we are going to have to be on the run for a bit. I think 4 baits is okay, considering we have 3 shredders. So we're just going to try to keep them close enough that we get good piercing. I want to take them out. Oh crap, that guy got ahead of me. Don't let him get ahead of you like that. Alright. First round's always going to be like that. You're going to like nearly die every time. But we want to get, we want to get early harvesting with those baits. We want to get the percent damage increase while it's really easy to. Let's take the range damage here. I'll take percent speed here. We do not want a sharp bullet. We already pierced 3 times with these, and it's just going to massively reduce our piercing damage. Now, already by wave 2, you can't really take as many baits when you're doing guns, in my opinion, even the shredders. If I had gone like the spear route or the stick route, then yeah, we'll just keep going hard on baits. But there is going to be like a 3 or, maybe up till wave 6 or so. We're going to take it a little bit easy on the baits. Like, I'm thinking just 2 for the second wave is reasonable. I did find a pretty good amount of these things, though. But as you can see, it's like, the thing is, my damage really hasn't gone up that much. It's gone up 2 points. So, like, I think technically if I take 1 more bait, my damage would go up by 1. But, like, I think we're risking death by doing that. The main point here is that we just take a low amount of baits for the next few waves. Probably could have took another there, but I don't know. I don't want to do it too close to the wire because you don't have to be. I guess is what I'm trying to illustrate. I could have even got away with taking like 3 baits on the last one. All right. Now I would never buy this, but it's worth more to me than $5. I mean, I would make, if it even gives me 1 more tree that I wouldn't have had, that's obviously going to make me more than $5, and the plant's worth it. Yeah. Let's see. Probably, I'd like to get some ranged damage if possible. Let's roll just once to see if we can. Yeah, there we go. All right, take. We'll only do 2 or 3 baits here. Let me upgrade that. 10. I think we'll call it good at that. But we've found a pretty good amount of shredders, so like I think we could probably start taking higher amount of baits sooner than I normally would here. The problem is some games I don't even have like 6 shredders by now, so I would be happy to take less bait, so that's just something to keep in mind. Nice thing about shredders, though, is they're pretty cheap, so odds are somewhat in your favor that you would have 6 by wave 4. Still want more range damage to get these to start popping off. I could take some armor. Don't think I want triangle of power. Basically, we don't want to buy anything that gives us percent damage. It's just a waste when baits are so easy to come by. So we could do 3 or 4 at this point, I think. I even have like some HP, which is nice. Oh, and we have all this. Yeah, we'll definitely take another bait here. I got enough to do 1 more. I might as well. Man, we are getting really lucky with the shredders here. Results not typical there, but sure. Could have probably locked the fertilizer as well, but I just don't think it's that necessary. Alright, see, it's still a little bit risky to do that. Probably didn't need to take that risk, but just get our health back here. And we don't mind taking lifesteal. Or regen, whatever comes first. We do want some sustain. But we will pretty quickly start to get to a threshold of damage that the game won't be too hard. You know, once I start one-shotting the lampreys, things gets a lot easier. Now that we recycle, there's absolutely no world we want that. I'll take that. Lifesteal, easy. Even though there's a range damage here, I do want some health, so I'm going to take that. I guess it gave us fertilizer anyway. I think it's probably worth buying. Coffee, definitely worth buying. Wave 6 isn't too bad. I'll take 1 more bait. we could have took another bait there as well, but I would err on the side of caution, because the thing you'll notice is whether you get the baits early or late, it doesn't matter that much with shredders, because there's just a certain amount of there just becomes a certain point where you're, like I said, one-shotting the lampreys, even if you don't go that aggressive on baits, and at that point the game really isn't too bad. It is 3% crit chance. I don't think I care to take it at the expense of an HP. And like I said, don't take percent damage. Luck is fine because that is a form of sustain with all the enemies we're killing. I'm only really taking it for the plant drops, but it'll help with finding items and stuff too. But I don't know. The thing with luck is also we have one item always being bait in our shop, so in a way luck is less effective with this character as far as shops are concerned, in a weird way. That being said, like I said though, I'll take it for the sustain. I wouldn't mind locking a metal plate as well. Wave 7 can definitely be tough, but I'm gonna take one more bait. Like we're getting to the point now where we want to start just doing as much bait as we can fit in, because I'm killing them in what, 3 shots here now. I think that's definitely like not too bad. You can already see even with the 20 luck increase, we're getting a lot more plants from the enemies than usual. We may not need much lifesteal or regen if we have enough luck. There's just so many enemies with Fisherman. There's the normal amounts that you get, but then all of these lampreys just sort of constantly spawning in is a lot of them to produce plants from. Loot an alien, I saw it too late there. I take a life the damage over the lifesteal. Flat. We need the flat damage to make it so our percent damage pops off. You know what I mean? Now we're starting to see, and you can see here even just simply having 10 more base damage. Look how much extra damage that gives with the shredder there. 5 versus 15 base damage takes it from 18 up to 43. So that's the same way you can think of the range damage, since the range damage is flat. If I were to add 10 range damage, I would get that much of an increase. Don't think we care about turrets. Definitely always taking coffee. You could build crit. It's an okay weapon for crit. I just don't think that's where I want to put my resources. And like I said, no percent damage, no trees. Upgrade that. Definitely take the broken mouth. I'm gonna take one more bait. And lock the shredder for sure. And as for the positioning, we always go to the corner just to maximize the angle on these shredders. And now you can already see it's like I could take as many baits as I want if it's going to go like that now, And I will. From here on out, we're going to be going really hard on baits. And things ain't going to be too bad. Just gonna take a little trip around. You'd be safer just to sit in the corner, but my yearning to travel kicked in. I think we take the percent damage. Speed isn't like that important on Fisherman because, like I said, you're basically staying in one place, but it's still okay for elites and stuff. You may not kill them necessarily super fast all the time. Armor or lifesteal? Range is also not too bad either. I think I take the armor though. I just want to have some survivability for when I make mistakes. Recycling machine, I don't know if we take it. It's pretty cheap right now. I think I'll take it. It's 67 bucks. It'll definitely pay for itself. Oh, we definitely want small magazine. That's super good. Leather vest is okay. We could buy that. In hindsight, I should have kept rolling for baits, though. I didn't buy enough baits that round to, yeah, I would have just rolled that and bought baits. We don't need that much defense when we're killing stuff this fast. Don't want stuff to spawn in behind you like that if you're sitting in the corner. I'm just drinking my sparkling water over here. It's a great time to do it, because I literally don't need to move. The enemy has no chance of getting to me. And this will be most rounds other than the elites from here on out. Wave 14 will sit in the middle, just because Wave 14 has those dudes that shoot bullets all over the map. I'm just trying to pick up my stuff here. Alright, we don't need tree stuff, but I'm just going to take it so it stops showing up in the shop. I'll take lifesteal here. Definitely don't take wisdom. Definitely don't take mastery. Even though we stand still a lot, no way am I taking chameleon. Dangerous bunny's really good. We obviously will always be rolling. I mean, when is it ever not good? Go ahead and take that. Don't need alien magic. Honestly, white flag isn't horrible, but I don't think I would buy it. Because like I said, it's not really going to hurt your economy that much. Like, I would take it for free, let's put it that way, if it's like offered as an item. But yeah, buying it, probably not worth it. Locking 1 range damage is probably worth it. Not super worth it, but just kind of probably worth it. We have a horde on 11, which should be fine. I will say Wave 11 horde can be annoying on a lot of characters, but not this one. We basically just do the same thing, sit in the corner, and I doubt anything will be able to reach us on the horde. Now, depending on how fortunate you were on the run, you may still have to dodge some stuff. Even there, I just got hit, so it's like, you know, don't think all the time you can just sit still necessarily. But the general idea is sit in this area, sit as far in. You don't want to sit right in the corner. You want a little bit of room to move, but you don't want stuff spawning behind you. That's why you want to keep pretty far to the bottom right. If they spawn behind you, it'll eliminate the whole purpose of sitting in the corner. I probably should have been picking up those materials, by the way. There is a certain point where I've noticed that it doesn't actually drop materials, and it doesn't combine them properly. I think even though we don't care about speed, I'm not going to sacrifice speed here, I don't think. Plus, we got the recycling thing anyway, so anything that's not, like, super good. This I might take, though. Yeah, I'll take that. Definitely take that. Definitely take that. Take. Tentacle could be good. We don't have any crit, though. Gosh, it's such a good item, though. It'd give us a reason to get crit. Yeah. Don't need it. I'll probably lock that. Don't think I'll lock the luck, though. Alright, here comes the horde. So far, so good. So like I said, it's relatively foolproof. Just the first, like, you know, the second wave, it'll be a little bit of a nail biter, but if you You know, you can always scale back the baits you take there. Yeah, you could even probably just take like 2 baits there if you really wanted to, but I find it's such an easy time to get some early baits in that I usually go a little bit hard on that wave. Just because the enemies aren't doing that much damage that the first couple waves there. So you can kind of handle getting shot a few times. Take that, take that. You know, I've got enough lifesteal at this point. Let's get some speed since we did sacrifice a little bit. Ooh, rocket launcher. Let's go. I do love me some rocket launcher. Completely actually unnecessary at this point. But I'm going to take one. It's definitely not too late for this crown. I mean, you notice we got 156 harvesting. Crown is a super good thing to get on Fisherman. Super, super good. I don't even know if I care about fairy. I don't necessarily have that many tier 1 items. Yeah, I don't think we lock it. The reason we probably didn't need the rocket launcher is because we got the pumpkin. I don't know that it's really actually going to be doing more damage than the shredders at that point, since the shredders are getting quite a lot of damage on their pierce. I'll take it. It's definitely increasing our effective health. I hate this item, but like, I could probably justify capping my HP at 44. I'm trying to think. Because this is going to be a giant damage increase. Probably I don't know. It'd probably still be nice to have more than 44 HP, even if I have like a pretty good amount of armor. This will take. Don't need any of that. I guess we'll take a Lost Duck. Probably no in the fertilizer. I'll take one more lemonade. Take alloy. That's a good way to get range damage. I'm almost too far out. But I think I'm just at the threshold where stuff should not spawn behind me. It's still probably better to stand a little bit back, though, to get a better angle on your shots. Not even going to dodge that bullet. You got to show him who's boss. Also, just good to get a heat check on our lifesteal efficiency. Took quite a while for us to get our health back, so our lifesteal actually, I don't know if it's that good. It probably has some anti-synergy with the explosions. Oh, gotta get my stuff. More of this, sure. Take. I guess we take that. Man, I almost should have bought the white flag. The thing, though, is like, it also comes back to, like, if it's a unique item and it has any remote use, maybe it's still worth buying. Thank you for the subscription. I don't know who it is because I keep forgetting to fix my OBS settings. But anyway, there's probably an argument, because I've now seen white flag, like 4 times. So I could have just not seen that and seen something better. So there is an argument for that. I think this would be worth taking. Bandana, for sure. Now, shackles I quite enjoy. That is quite a lot of range. Alright. Didn't see if we had a... Oh yeah, this fight... We'll still go to the corner for the lampreys, but this is a fight where we want to go to the middle, because it's wave 14. And it's got these dudes that sort of don't really have a set movement, or they don't move at you, so you want to be able to catch them before they're able to become too numerous. As such, it's one of the only maybe kind of difficult waves in the Fisherman, or in this Fisherman strategy. Just gotta keep an eye on where the stuff's... Keep an eye on the bullets, mainly, because the enemies should largely not get to you. But I guess it sort of depends. We don't have that much attack speed, so they do kind of get to us here and there. Let's take some more range damage. Alright, take. So, oh yeah, we got a horde coming up. I guess we're not going to get to see elites today. It's fine. Banner would have been okay, but I'm not going to lock it. Tardigrade could be okay. I think I would lock that. Wave 15 also has these bullet dudes. There's less of them than 14, but we could probably argue if it wasn't a horde, I might go to the middle again, but I think since it's a horde, I'll still hang out in the corner here. And I'll just deal with the other random bullets that come my way. Nice. It is something satisfying about seeing the rocket launcher just blast a cluster of enemies to pieces. Yeah, that's not worth the risk. I guess since we're taking a tardigrade, I could probably take it, but yeah, let's not take an unnecessary risk. Since we're not going to be having speed, we don't need that. I'll take actually speed over range damage here just because I'm going to cap my speed immediately. So I might as well cap it at a higher amount. Oh crap, I already... I'm so dumb. I thought I had the shackles locked. I forgot that I actually bought it already. Well, that's pretty cool. Definitely do that too. Hey, you know what? We did it because we knew we were going to get a statue. That's what it is. Perfect. Let's take the banner. I know it loses lifesteal, but I don't care. I wouldn't even buy the ritual. It's just very overcosted for getting stuff that we don't really need. Attack speed I always kind of need, but I don't know that I need an improved tools because I just bought the statue. Actually, I'm okay on it now. Alright, there's a tier 3 rocket launcher. We'll take that. I don't know if I replace the tier... So, this thing did 11k. 350. You know, I don't know that I actually use rocket launchers here. I'm trying to think. They're cool visually, but they don't seem to be remotely performing as well as my shredders. Granted, they're tier 4. I'm going to keep it locked, and I'll see how the tier 3 shredder performs compared to the rocket launcher this fight. It is an elite, so it might be a little... Yeah, actually, I do care, because after that, the only thing is we're going to kill the bosses, so we'll see how it performs into an elite here. Oh wait, no, that elite's 2 waves from now. Well, whatever. We'll just... Either way, we'll keep it locked and see how it performs. Crap, I didn't go to the edge, whatever. Alright, I got the... Now I have extra reasons to stand still now that I got the thing. Love having all this extra range. Just makes it so they can't ever really sneak in there and get their dash off. But as far as like the priority on your stats go, early game, range damage, flat, you want. A little bit of percent speed is fine. Health is good. Those would be the three things I would mainly look for. Attack speed's okay. It's just not that noticeable early, though, getting like the 5% attack speed bonus. I mean, for what it's worth, neither is the range damage or anything, but like you're just kind of building toward something noticeable. I don't want HP here, just go all in on damage. I'll just go all in on damage. Alright, how'd you do, Shredder? You did 26k. This is a 9k. Alright, I'm not gonna buy the rocket launcher then. We're actually gonna, next Shredder I see, I'm gonna replace that rocket launcher. I will buy that. Tier 1 Shredder though? Probably not. I need a tier, I at least need a tier 2, come on. You need to at least give me a tier 2 if I'm gonna go in on that. That second pumpkin may not have actually done anything. I'm trying to think. The piercing, yeah, it's minus 0% already. And it can never go above the base damage, so that was probably not worth it. Hey, but now if I see a sharp bullet, we'll take it. That's how we'll justify that one. Butterfly. Nah, let's just roll for another one. Alright, tier 2 Shredder, welcome to the team. Alright, where are you, Elite? I'm just standing here waiting. Oh, the easiest Elite in the game. Oh, alright, I guess I need to move. Should have went to the corner. Oh well. I just wanted to see if I could make it happen in the middle there. So lesson learned. Definitely just still go to the corner. Wonder what our red item will be. Place your bets now. I'm hoping for maybe explosive rounds or whatever it's called. That'd be cool. I don't even know if it'd actually help me that much. We'll just pretend it will. That is not one that I really like, but you know what? We'll take it. So we're still below our capped speed amount, but sure, we'll take it. Alloy, and how did this do to the Elite? 31k? It's a little bit more respectable into the Elite, but the fact that it still doesn't do as much as a tier 3 Shredder definitely means it's off the team here. So welcome back, Shredder. Full Shredder, full send. We can take an ugly tooth. That's fine. That'll help for the bosses. You know, remember when I said I could cap my max HP, and I've literally only gained like 5 HP since then. Let's go ahead and do it then. Let's see how much damage it gives me. 294, 323. Not actually that much, huh? How did that give so little damage? That was 8 entire range damage, and I have 600%. Well, I'm sure the math works out somehow there. I'll lock that. Alright. I still see that I'm critting, huh? Didn't feel like, I guess 10% crit, yeah. I wouldn't expect that I'd be getting this many crits. I could definitely build some crit though with this last 2 shops. Obviously at this point it's probably the main way that I can actually scale my damage up. Or the fastest way I could scale it up. A little bit, you know, dangerous being on this low health, but it is what it is. Tempting, but still no. How about we keep going here? Range. Let's go. But I have 15 melee damage, I guess, from all the alloys or something. Shuriken's actually doing a respectable amount of damage. Tier 4 Shredder. Let's go. That's one way to get it. I don't know that a baby with a beard does that much good for me. But you know what? Yeah, I don't think it does anything for me. Give me more of this actual bait. Obliterator at 5-2 damage is tempting. That would certainly help with killing the bosses. Very tempted to take it. And I will. Does suck that I have to give up one of my tier 4 shredders for it, though. Is that something I want to do? I think it is. I mean, in the interest of killing the boss, I know that Obliterator will be doing more damage than the tier 4 shredder. Anyway, this is another great reason to have a recycling machine. You know, I spent 67 measly bucks on that thing, and think how much money it's gained to me. We'll know by the end. We'll check it. Alright, we're going to definitely want to get as much money here as possible, since it's the final wave here. Alright. HP is capped. Come on, give me something useful here, baby. Alright, whatever, fuck it. 1 range damage. I don't have a whole lot that's useful to us anymore. There we go, attack speed. Not really useful to me, huh? Like, it increased. 2 of those things are capped anyway. It's potentially just not worth it, and I don't think it is, but this is worth it. Alright, which shredder did the least? Which one is off the team? Wow, you did so much less than that one. Yeah, you're definitely off the team, dude. Bye-bye. Just going to take as many baits as possible here, unless something really stands out. Thunder Sword. Yeah. Yeah, no. Alright, what's the final bait count at here? 107? That's about what I expect. Around 100, I would say, is like the ending target for this strategy. Alright. So as you can see, it's not too bad. This character that has so long been a nightmare for me. I'm telling you, this strategy, obviously some runs will be easier than others, but I'm telling you, that's about what I expect. You know, I had more shredders than I normally get at the start. That's about it. Like, there's other, and the crown is obviously a really good high roll, but like, you're gonna get something on any run. You know, you just have to take what's given to you. That recycling machine ended up getting 381. I actually thought it would have got us more, but that's still a very high amount for 67 bucks spent. Alright, how much did the Obliterator do? Yeah, see, this Obliterator did more than like 3... Yeah, more than 3 shredders. So it was the right call for that ending part there. Any other stats we care about here? 244 saved off of that. 256 harvesting gain from that. That's pretty good. That's a ton of money and experience. $4.55 off the coupon. Wow. I wonder if that's accurate, though. I wonder if it's accurately counting the baits. Seems like I don't know, maybe it's accurate. Yeah, that's about it. 107 baits. So yeah, I mean, like I said, if this can work for me, who is the world's worst fisherman player in the world, then it can work for you. I guarantee it. To recap, go start Shredder. Stick with Shredders mainly, but you can pick up other stuff if you need it. Especially if you like low roll. If you low roll really hard in the first few waves and just can't find any Shredders, you'll just have to start mixing other guns in. That's okay. But you know, get maybe three, 4 baits the first wave. That'll be the toughest wave, or the second wave, and that'll be the toughest wave of the entire game most likely. And just cool it for a few waves. Take maybe 1 or 2 baits, depending on your power level, and then start to ramp it up come wave 5 or 6. Once it starts looking like you can kill lampreys in 3 shots or so, you can start upping it to like 3 or 4 baits. And then once you start one-shotting them, sky's the limit. Once you start one-shotting them, it's like just take all the baits and, try to get attack speed where you can. Attack speed's still going to be pretty important. There's so many enemies on the map that even with your piercing and exploding weapons, they might get through if you can't shoot fast enough. But that's pretty much the strategy, and it'll work pretty much every time. So as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.